Well, how do you do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? I am Tony Beer Whisperer, and I'm revisiting one I hadn't had for a while. I can't pick this up in my neck of the woods. Last time I had it was several years ago while passing through St. Louis. I picked it up once just to revisit it, but it was $7 a 6-pack, and there ain't no way I was ever going to buy it again for that price. But I did find it today at a store in Bentonville, Arkansas for $16.48 for a 24-pack. So, you know, at 4 and change a 6-pack, yeah, I'll revisit a 6-pack of cans. It is very effervescent, as you can see, using my Sam Adams glass. And by the way, I do love these glasses. I think they're a great multi-purpose glass. I know it's trendy these days to pour everything in a tulip. I do like the Belgian glasses, don't get me wrong. But I think beer geeks really should accept this glass. It works for a multitude of styles. I'm a fan of the glass, even though it was designed for the Boston Lager. So I'm going to read just a tad from the Lone Star website. 4.65%. They don't give IBUs. It says 136 calories. Lone Star beer uses the finest hops from the Pacific Northwest. Just not a lot of them, I'm guessing. Hardy grains from Central and Northern Plains. Malted barley and corn extract. Okay, are you following me there? So it is an adjunct American lager. Adjunct meaning, well, it doesn't use only malted barley. Lone Star, the malted barley and corn extract combined to provide Lone Star with nature's finest ingredients for brewing. Lone Star's ingredients give this beer its full natural flavor. The choicest hops lend complexity and aroma to the beer, and its proprietary mashing regimen creates the perfect balance of alcohol, body, and character. Let's see if it does all that, shall we? Aromas are light, but there is some there. It's very grainy, very grassy on the nose. Had this in a cooler, so it is very cold, which is really how you want to drink a beer like this. I just came in out of the heat and I was relaxing a little bit. I've been inside long enough trying to get everything ready that I'm no longer sweating. But the truth is, that's really what a beer like this is for, in my opinion. I'm not a guy that likes a beer like this or this style of beer very often. But there are, I will admit, there are certain times when a beer like this hits a spot when you just come in from mowing the yard, just finish a long day's work. Before I jump to the good stuff, let's just say, a beer like this, very cold, and drank rather quickly while it is still cold, sometimes hits the spot. And I will admit, at this very moment, as we speak, it does kind of hit the spot. Yeah, I haven't had it in a while, and I don't find it as repulsive, whatever the right word to be, as many of this style. I've gotten to where there are, several years ago, I used to drink more of them, and as I've gotten older, I drink less and less. I find them less appealing the older I get. But then again, I mean, sometimes it's a time and place. I grew up, my dad's beer was Olympia, so anytime I can find Olympia, I can buy it, or I buy it. Anytime I find it, I buy it, you know, in memory of my dad. Grain Belt was one of his favorites, too, growing up in South Dakota. That's a beer he liked, so anytime I can find that. The last time I had it was last year. We happened to be near Iowa, and I went up there, and I picked up the Grain Belt. So, and I got to tell you, that wasn't bad. To drink this all the time, or to drink several at a time, really wouldn't work for me. I find the sweetness to get cloying after a while. But like I said, I've got this very cold. I just came in to just relax. Yeah, I think it serves its purpose. As in beer, in the grand scheme of things, is it an A+? No, it is an adjunct lager. You know, it is made it is made a certain way for a certain reason. But to compare it within its style, comparing this to other adjunct loggers, I don't think it's any worse off than any of the larger names that cost much more than this one does, in my opinion. So there you go. Yeah, that went down rather easy. It went down easier to T1 hooker. It ain't bad for what it is. I am Tony Beer Whisperer. I hope you're having a good day. I'll talk to you later.